Hello watercolor artists, I'm coming at you from the studio today and I want to talk to you today about doing a graduated wash. Graduated washes are one of the easiest things to do in watercolor. Actually, I'm completely lying, they're not, but we're going to make it look easy. If you want to learn the easiest way to do this, then watch this video. Now, graduated wash is when you go from a dark color to the white of the watercolor paper. The idea is to do this without making any streaks or marks. Now, when you're trying to do a graduated wash, the most important thing is to have good paper. If you don't have good paper, you're not going to get a good wash. And I do have a video on why paper is so important in the watercolor process. If you want to watch that, the link is going to be below. And a couple of tips before you start working on a graduated wash. First, you want to make sure that your watercolor is nice and juicy and wet. Spray the color with a bunch of water beforehand, let the water soak in, because you've got to have a big puddle of color ready to go. If you're trying to play catch up, mixing up your paints while the color is on the paper, you're not going to get good results, and that's what's going to give you streaking. So mix up a big puddle of color and water beforehand, so you've got lots of stuff ready to go when you try to do this graduated wash. So I mixed up a big puddle of ultramarine blue. I'm going to use a big enough brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start here at the top. Now what I did is I elevated this board a little bit. I put a piece of 2-inch tape underneath it, and I'm just going to start at the top. So I'm going to start with some stronger color up here, and you're going to see that gravity is going to do most of the work for me. It literally is just going to start to bring all this color downhill. If you do this flat, you're going to have a much harder time doing this because gravity isn't going to be doing the work for you. It's all going to be sitting there. You're going to get water blossoms and water runs. So you see that big bead of color and water just sitting here? That's super, super important. That's what you have to get with this technique. And this is one of the reasons why you have to mix up just a decent amount of color, because you don't want to be playing catch up. So you come down here, you get this big bead of water and color, and you're not going to get a really hard edge unless it's a really strong staining color, because this is all really wet right here. So bring this down here and then take your brush. If you don't want to rinse this out or waste this, just use another brush, and clean water too. And now I'm going to come back in here with mostly just clean water, and I'm going to start just a little bit below my big bead of water and come up and let that touch and kiss, and then I'm going to bring this downhill. Don't go back up into what you've already done, because you're going to start to make water blossoms. Now you're going to start to see that gravity's bringing everything down this direction. Rinse the brush off again and come all the way down. At this point in time, you're pretty much just working with just clean water. And this is the and if you want to soak up all the excess water at the bottom, get your brush drier in the paper. It'll become a thirsty brush. And that's the easiest way in the world to do a graduated wash. Now I did get a little bit of a blossom on the side here because some water went underneath this piece of paper. So now what I'm doing is I'm using a paper towel just to soak that up a little bit. You come back into here, you can look at this, it's shiny, it looks wet. It is wet. If you come back into here, what's going to happen, and I'll show you, just because if I'm trying to tell you not to do something, the easiest way for you to remember it is to show you the wrong way to do it, right? So you can see that this is still wet, and I took out the 2-inch tape at the bottom, so there's nothing underneath it. Now if I come back into here with more water and put this down here, give that a couple seconds, that's going to form a water blossom because the paint's still wet. The excess water is going to push it aside. And this is what happens if you try to do this flat. You're going to get lots of things like this by accident. But if you angle things, put that 2-inch tape back underneath there, you're going to find that gravity brings things downhill and it minimizes the water blossoms. And that's how you do a watercolor wash the easy way. I don't know why I did that. I'm just trying to have some fun in the studio. It gets boring in here by myself.
I'll have more upcoming videos and tutorials soon. If you'd like to see more of my work, check out ryanfoxpainting.com. I'd like to thank you for being here again. Good luck and happy painting.
Wir sind hier, um unser Malen zu verbessern.